Good morning, my listeners. This is Victor Doctor, and this is podcast Good Morning BSS World, which I am recording for you from Poland every Sunday since already a couple of weeks. This is the 10th episode of this podcast, where the main goal is to share with you some news, information, interesting stories, comments, and additional information which you only can have in mind thinking about business support services, thinking about outsourcing, thinking about modern business services. In today's episode, I'm going to focus a little bit more on one of the events which I am organizing in Poland on January 23rd, 2020. This event name is Outsourcing Stars Gala, and it's already going to be the 7th edition. Since 4 years, it is accompanied with the full-day forum, which is named BSS Forum. The main goal is to have big discussions, to talk about the most important things during the forum, and to celebrate the growth of the industry, and celebrate the great business networking during the gala. So, the forum is for the fourth time run. The gala is already the 7th. This year, the main theme is focus on sources. Why? Because there are a lot of events where we talk about the next generation of the industry, where we focus only on the future, but sometimes I have a feeling that we forget about the basics. So about this, what lies in the background of the whole industry. And that's why we decided to have the title Focus on Sources. So all the themes, all of the discussions during the forum are going to be either focus on or sources of. I do have some list of this, what is going to be discussed. So for example, we will focus on BSS map. So how the development of the BSS sector has been created within the last year, and what is it in the position of this industry nowadays. Secondly, we will focus on employees. Yes, because the employees, even though we all the time talk about the automation of work, about the robotics, are the key factor of the growth of the BSS industry. Then we will talk about sources of business accommodation. So what are the preferences of business support services to stay in the offices? Are those still the big buildings, or perhaps those are the serviced offices, or maybe this is the co-working, or maybe this is working from home, or maybe the combination of the above. So this is going to be one of the topics to be discussed. Then we will talk about sources of growth. So what makes the industry to grow? What is important for the industry to grow? We will also talk about sources of people. So where to find people? I have a feeling that all the time we are talking about the shortage of talent, but is it really the truth? Do we really miss the talents, or maybe we don't know where to search for them? And this is also one of the topics to be discussed. Then we will talk about sources of customer experience. Yes, because the BSS industry, it's not only shared services. This is also the outsourcing. So there are the clients who are using the services of the business support services sector. But are the GBSs and SSCs somehow out of this group? Not necessarily. Their customers are their companies. So we will talk about the customer experience and the sources of customer experience in these discussions as well. Then we will also focus on sources of legal acts. Probably not only in Poland, but globally, every year the law is changing. There are a lot of things which are being regulated, and the industry, the BSS industry, needs to face those changes. In Poland, we had many of such examples within the last year, so we will focus on the legal acts as well. Then, at the end, we are going to present you the keynote speaker, who is the Oli O'Donoghue, the Vice President of HFS Research. Yes, HFS Research is a partner of this year's event, and they are preparing completely new research. So this data is going to be shared with our guests in Poznan on January 23rd, 2020. 2020. I guess that it is good also to tell you that the event which is being organized in Poland is not the local one. It is very international. There are going to be speakers from UK, from Germany, from Bulgaria, from Lithuania, from Hungary, and of course from Poland. So there is going to be a variety of speakers, and all of them are listed on the events webpage. So please go to the bssforum.com and you can find all of the details about our speakers and who they are representing. They are representing the business associations. They are representing the BPO companies, SSC companies, IT industry, real estate agencies, HR agencies, but also consulting and advisory companies and the public sector. So there is a wide group of people who you are going to meet, different point of views, different experience, and of course different comments. I'm not expecting a nice talks. Some of them probably will be very challenging for our speakers, but those are the rules of the game. So we will see how it goes. I guess that it is also important to say who stands behind the event. So besides the organizer, who is the Pro Progressio Foundation, there is a strategic partner who is the City of Poznan, and we are very grateful for the city that we were invited this year to Poznan to organize this fantastic event. Among our international partners, there are such organizations like, for example, IAOP, Emerging Europe Alliance, HFS Research, German Outsourcing Association, and many more. So you can imagine how complete is the group of supporters of this event. Okay, so just to summarize today's short talk, just remember, 23rd January 2020, City of Poznan, Poland, middle of Europe. If you want to be updated with this, what are the sources of the BSS industry in Poland, but not only in Poland, in generally in Europe, in the world, then this is the place where you need to be. Go to the webpage bssforum.com and check it out what we have prepared for you. Next week, something completely new. In 2 weeks' time, we will be already after the BSS Forum and Outsourcing Stars Gala. And as we say it every year about the Gala, expect unexpected, because this Gala is every year different. And sometimes I don't even know what I can expect, because the agency who works with us, the event agency who works with us, they always bring us some surprises. So I'm looking for those surprises. Am I going to meet you in Poznan on January 23rd, 2020? Some of you probably yes. Just if you want to have more information about those events, give me a shout. Email me, call me. My contact details are very easy to be found. Okay, that's it for today. I am Victor Doctor, and this is Good Morning BSS World Podcast. Talk to you soon.